Hello, everybody. How you doing? Happy to see you here today. I am Naomi Garcia. I am the crafter maker crafting coach here at EJ's Fun Crafting. And today it's a special Monday. It's Mujka Monday. Mujka Monday is one of my favorite Mondays because it's when we get to craft together, but using some of the best designs on the market. And these designs are by Mujka Clip Arts. I'll be sharing a special set with you today that I really like for what we're going to be doing. We are going to be making planner stickers. Everybody right now, we're all gearing up for the new year. We're all making our goals. We're all doing our planner spreads. And what better way to start our, give me just a second. I have an echo because I have my other camera over here. I probably should have put in my earbuds, but I can fix that in a bit. Anyway, we are going to be making some planner stickers, okay, using Mujka Clip Arts. We're doing things a little bit different today. This is the first time I do it here. I am on YouTube and on Facebook right now. So we'll be on both of these. I usually do this on Instagram, but because we're going to be doing something that involves using the computer, I thought it would be better to do it this way because this way I can share my screen with you instead of having to hold up my computer or my iPad and then you're seeing it backwards and you're seeing all of my fingerprints all over my device screen. So we're going to do it this way. Okay. As we go along, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment box. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. And howdy, howdy. Yay. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy you've been waiting all weekend for this. Let's go ahead and get started. Again, if you are watching on Facebook, you'll need to go ahead. If you want me to know who you are, otherwise, it just says on my end, the streaming software that I use, it'll say Facebook user and I won't know who it is. So if you don't mind just leaving, giving StreamYard permission over on Facebook, there should be like a little, like a button that you can click to give it permission somewhere in this broadcast. And that way you can go ahead and get started. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and hide this comment. We are working with Mujka Clip Arts. Okay, so Mujka Clip Arts, let me put that down here for you all so you can see it. It's Mujka-cliparts.com. Okay. They make the most amazing clip art, especially for me. I use a lot of their clip arts for doing a lot of my kids' stuff. So when I'm working with crafting for kids and I need graphics for those kinds of things, those are like some of the best that I use. Let me go ahead and show you the website. The thing is, if you do use Mujka Clip Arts and you use my discount code, I do receive a commission off that, but you get 50% off. 50% off with discount code EJSFunCrafting.com. There's no dot in there, just EJSFunCrafting.com gets you 50% discount over at Mujka. Okay, let's go look at that. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go ahead and go over to Mujka so I can show you how to get there, how to search for that, the clip art that we're going to be using. And then after that, I'm going to show you how I'm going to talk you through downloading it. I'm not going to actually purchase it because I already have it. And then how to take it up into Cricut Design Space. And after that, we're going to actually create our stickers. We're not going to do anything special to our stickers. We're just going to go ahead and use them like as they're created. We might add like some text, but that's all. Okay. It's a really cute set. It's a winter set. It is hot cocoa is the name of the set. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And I am going to share my new tab in Chrome. So here we are. This is what mine looks like. We're going to go to mujkacliparts.com. So you're in your address bar or even in your search bar, go ahead and put Mujka. And now my thing, and this is how it is, MUJKA-cliparts.com. And then enter. When we get to mujkacliparts.com, this is what you're going to see. This is what it looks like. Okay. And what you can look at her, aren't these like super cute? Like the clip art, the Nutcracker one. This is cute too. I think this is on my list for coming up soon. All kinds of cool things. I think I have this one coming up also. January, we have something cool. And she stays on top of whatever's trending or what's seasonal, whatever's coming up are usually going to be what you see at the top. We know what we're looking for today. So right here in my search bar, I'm going to put hot cocoa because that's the name of what I'm looking for. I think. Oh my goodness. That's not it. Let me try again. Oh, hot chocolate. There we go. Not hot cocoa, it's hot chocolate. And for hot chocolate, isn't this cute? Oh my goodness, these little girls have the hot chocolate with them. This is the one we're using today, though. This clip art set has 18 different graphics in it, and it includes the four different snowflakes, all of these cups here that you see, and then even the black background. So she even includes the background for you. So if you want to make a scene, not like make a scene, but if you want to make a scene, you have it there. It also includes three of these stickers here. One of them just says hot chocolate, I think, and then hot chocolate kind of day. And then another one, the other one that says that's like this is pre-cropped for you. So if you want to use it already pre-cropped and ready to go, like in your Good Notes planner, I think that's what it is. Okay. So what you would do would click on this. So it's $1.99. Let's round up to $2 and you get 50% off. That's only $1 you pay for these graphics. This would be great, right? So then what you would do is add to cart right here. If the echo is terrible, I am so sorry, guys. And then you can go ahead. You need to acknowledge that the terms and conditions. One of them is that these are non-refundable because they're digital and things like that. Okay. Once I'm ready, you have to click this or else you can't proceed to checkout. Then you can proceed to checkout. It's working kind of slow. And then right here where it says discount code is where you would put right here, ejsfuncrafting.com. Just no dot, and you can use all caps or lowercase. It doesn't matter. Watch what happens. You see how this is $1.99? When you apply that, it's going to search and say, huh, and then look at it brings it not even $1. It takes $1 off. She gives you she gives the extra to you. So you would pay the 99 cents for this. Okay, that's the total. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this. We're going to stop sharing. We're coming back over here. And that's how you would go ahead and do that. You would get an email after that, or it would say successful download. You go ahead and download your Mujka clip arts. And if you're on a Mac, it's going to go to your downloads, if that's where you have it set up. The same thing if you're on a PC, or even if you're on your phone. I've done this on my phone and on my iPad as well. Then what you're going to do is figure out where did that go. So if it went to your downloads, that's what you're going to find. Okay. So let's talk about how to get this from your computer up into Cricut Design Space. I'll be working with Cricut Design Space today on my computer because that's where I am. Whenever I'm going to print something like stickers, print and cut, anything that's print and cut, stickers, cards, whatever, chip bags, whatever and I don't have to cut my chip bags really, but stuff like that, I'm going to use my computer because there I have more control over the printing than I would if I did a mobile device. Okay. So I'm going to use my computer so that I can use my printer settings on my computer. Okay. That makes more sense. All right. I'm going to go ahead and remove this really quickly. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to upload that into Cricut Design Space. If you are joining me for the first time, let me know. I'd love to know that. Hi, Debbie. I'm so sorry I didn't see your comments. I couldn't see. Mujka's amazing, right? Mujka is amazing. Okay. We're going to make these planner stickers. They're going to be awesome. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to share my screen with you for Cricut Design Space. I'm actually going to open another window real quick. That way you don't see all my messy desktop. Downloads. Okay. You're going to, I'm sorry for the long pause. I'm like, wait a minute, where did it go? It's going to be under Mujka. And hopefully, I know I have it in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and share with you guys. So let me share my screen. I'm going to present, share my screen. We're going to share a window. We're going to go to downloads. Okay, let me share this with you. So now that this is my downloads window. Okay, so I have my downloads window here. Here's my Mujka stuff. I'm going to go ahead and look. So I'm going to search for Mujka. Since I didn't do it, it's not the last thing I downloaded it. Not like right here. So Mujka, and then let me see if I find the hot chocolate. If I don't find the hot chocolate here right away, I'll just explain to you how to do it. So you'll find your hot chocolate one. Let me see if I can find hot chocolate. Nope. It's not going to be here. Okay, so let's just upload anything. Find the one that you're looking for, your hot chocolate or whatever. Yeah, it's hot chocolate this time. I'm so sorry. I should have had this ready for you guys. So say, for instance, I'm going to upload something from here. I make sure I know where it is and have it open. So then I know where it is now. It's in my downloads under Mujka Dress Up. Okay. Now what we're going to do is go ahead, stop screen. And we're going to open up Cricut Design Space. Okay, so let me show you how you would do that in Cricut Design Space. All right, switching all these screens. It's making me nervous. Okay, share screen. We're gonna go to my Cricut Design Space. So now here's my Cricut Design Space window. This is opened up. I'm gonna make it bigger so I can see it. This is what you're gonna get. What you're going to do is go up here. I am working with my Cricut Explorer 3, so I make sure I have that here. You can change it later, but I like to do it ahead of time so I don't forget. So under here, the drop-down menu right here, you choose which kind of Cricut you're making. If you choose Cricut Joy, it's not going to work because Cricut Joy does not have the option to work. It does not work with print and cut. But you can use your Maker 3, your Explorer 3, your Maker, or any of the other Explorers, okay? We're working with my Explorer 3. And then I'm going to click right here on the upper left-hand corner and go to New Project. Right-hand corner. Man, Naomi, your upper right-hand corner. Okay, here's my screen. This is my canvas, okay? The first thing I'm going to do is upload. So I'm going to go to Upload, and then I'm going to upload an image. I'm going to browse right here. Or if I still have my window open where I had my hot chocolate, I can just click on there and bring it in. It's going to be a PNG file. So you'll just go ahead and click and drag, or you can browse. Let me show you. And let's just say we did, you know where I think I did? I'm being crazy now. I'm like, it's really bothering me, guys, because I know I had everything here. We're going to go right here to, let's go to, oh my goodness, this is driving me nuts right now. I think I'm nervous because I'm not used to being live on YouTube. Let's go to iCloud. That's where it was. My iCloud. Then I'm going to go to my downloads in iCloud. iCloud Drive. Let's do this. There we go. Downloads. And then I'm going to do Mujka Hot. It's not here. Oh. Maybe I put it somewhere else. And all I got to do is just go to Mujka, right? Because that's all we really need to. I just need to show you how to do it. Okay, let's pretend this was my hot chocolate, one that I'm going to upload. I would just go right here. Pretend this is the hot chocolate. And I'm still looking for it because I'm silly like that. And I would click on it, and then I would open. It would bring it in right here. And do I want to upload this image? Yeah, this is the one I want. So then I would go complex. I usually go complex to make sure I get all of the colors and everything in there. Make sure you click on that. And then the bottom right-hand corner, continue. Once you get to continue, you'll see it takes up the whole grid. And so it's going to be the whole thing. Otherwise, if it like the cups and stuff, they're smaller and you would see a blue and white or black and white checkered background behind it. That's all transparent. That's nothing's going to print there. Okay, so you're going to apply and continue. I don't want it to be a cut image. A cut means it only cuts around the outer edges. I want it to be a print and cut. So I need to click on there, make sure you get that green around there. And then right here, I can rename it, but I'm going to leave it because I know it's Mujka. That way, if I search for it, I search for Mujka, it's in there. And then I go ahead and upload. Bottom right-hand corner again is where we upload. Okay, it comes in there and then it's there. Okay, so that's where it would be. Okay, so while we are here, I'm going to just stop real quick because the rest of this tutorial is not going to work if I don't actually upload for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to go get my my Mujka for you guys real quick because I know I have it, but I'm going to have to re-download it just so I can know where it is. Okay, so let me just grab that for you all real quick. In the meantime, in the comments, let me know what you're working on this week. Or do you have a goal for 2022? For 2023 for as far as crafting goes, is there something new you want to try? Is there something you want to improve or perfect? Let me know. I'd love to know that in the comments. Let me see. Well, no wonder I couldn't find it. I downloaded it like forever ago. Let's see. You know, we work with stuff and then it's like, oh, here it is. Okay, so then, yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go back and edit because I don't like all this empty space. I do apologize, but I need to. I thought I knew exactly where it was. You know what? I had it downloaded on my iPad because at first I was going to do this on my iPad with the phone facing down. And then at the about I guess 30 minutes before I said, let me try something different instead because I don't like doing that. So, but here we are. And what else? There we go. So I keep all of my things, like my downloads. I have a folder. You might want to do this as well, not just in my on my desktop or in my documents where I save everything, but I also have in my emails where when they send me the download link, I keep a folder of my download links, so that like right now, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go back and find it. So here we go, Mujka hot chocolate. I'm going to go ahead and download this for you. So now I can show you all. So I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to share my screen again with you all. Joanna says, let's see, that she's working on organizing the back crafting room. Oh man, I love organizing. I mean, that's like, I love it. Deborah is working on her 2023 vision board. Girl, what are your goals? What are your goals for your 2023? What do you have a word? I have two. I choose 2 words every year. I'll tell you guys my words toward the end. Joanna plans on having you on. Oh, you want to have me on your celebrity pour with me Sundays? I would love to. It would turn into a comedy show, I'm sure. Comedy for sure. Let me share my screen with you all again. So this is how you're going to download. Let me see right here. This is where. So this is my download link, okay? So then it says download now. I'm going to go ahead and download. It's the Mujka hot chocolate clip art. Right here, I'm on a Mac. It's coming down to my downloads. I know it's ready. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And now I know where it went. It went right here to this folder in my downloads for today that says Mujka hot chocolate clip art, okay? I know exactly where that is now. So now we can stop sharing this. And now we're going to go back to Cricut Design Space, and I'm going to help you bring it up into your into Cricut Design Space. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to share again. This back and forth is killing us, huh? Share screen. I'm going to share my entire, let me see. No, not my entire screen. We're going to share a window. I'm going to come here to Cricut Design Space and share. So now we're going to upload. Remember, okay, so we're on our canvas. Let's take this like we're starting all over again. We're right here in my canvas. And so I'm going to go right here on the left-hand side down to upload. I'm going to click on upload. I'm going to click on upload image. Okay. I'm just going to click over here without you all seeing where I'm clicking because then it's just going to be a big mess. You see how we have right here where it says browse, drop and drag or browse. I can browse here. And then I'm going to browse on into my downloads. You guys can't see this part anymore. And then I'm going to go ahead or I can click wherever we were into my downloads for today. I'm going to open my hot chocolate and we're going to bring in 3 different ones. Okay. So first I'm going to bring in this red one. You guys see that? This is what it looks like. Whoa. I'm going to go ahead and choose complex. That way it gets the best. Watch. If I do simple, did you see how I lost some of that coloring and stuff? There's moderate. I still don't have it. But if I go complex, look, I get all of that coloring. So I want to use complex because there's a lot of shading and shadowing and detail here. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. I'm glad I was able to show you all that. Okay, that's why I use complex as opposed to simple. Now, if it's just like a two color thing or when, simple is going to work fine. Apply and continue, but usually with most of my PNG art or my print and cut, I'm going to use my uh, the high quality one. Okay. So right here, it's going to be a print and cut. It's my hot chocolate clip art. I'm going to put Mujka at the beginning. That way I remember where I got it from that. Now that I'm going to upload it into here. Okay, I'm going to upload right here on the bottom right-hand corner. And there it is. There's that one. I'm going to do another one, okay? We're going to do 3 different images right now. Upload. I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm just going to drag and drop it. We're going to do this red and white one now. Isn't that one cute too? I love it. So simple. I already lost all the coloring. I mean, it's like not even the same anymore. Moderately, no. We want the complex one because I get all that shading and everything. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and continue. Here it is. All of this, I'm going to zoom in for you guys. See all that blue and white? That's transparent. That means there's nothing behind it. There's no background there, okay? So let's zoom back out. Since I am not, let me show you guys something actually. If I use my select tool, people usually think they have to use this. If I do that, I get rid of all that, and that's not what I want. So, and do these PNG images come in already ready for you to use? Okay, so apply and continue. I'm just going to add Mujka in front of it right here. Whoopsie. And then I'm going to choose print and cut, and then I'm going to upload. Let's do one more. Okay, so then we're going to upload another image. So you don't have to keep going back to your canvas every single time to upload. As long as you're in there, you can just upload, okay? So then the only thing is with Cricut Design Space, I can't upload more than one at a time. So that's kind of a drag. Let's do a plaid cup this time. Let's do the plaid. I want to choose a different style cup so you guys can see it. Okay, there. So here's this one, okay? Again, complex. Let's see what it looks like simple. Look at all the detail that we use when we do simple. It doesn't look like a lot, but look, I lost detail in my cinnamon stick. Moderately complex doesn't give me much, but did you see how all that color came back? Watch that stick. There's that. And I get my shading and stuff back when I do my complex, okay? Here we go. I'm ready to go. Look at the sugar cubes. This is just so much detail. I love it. Add, apply, and continue. All right. Let me check the comments to make sure you guys are okay. Let's go ahead and choose print and cut. Mujka. Yeah, and a space because I can't, yeah. And then upload. Okay, as soon as this uploads, we're going to add these to the canvas and then I'll check the comments. Okay, so you don't have to add one thing to the canvas at a time. You can select more than one thing. They're going to populate down here. It's going to, oh my goodness, things keep getting in the way. They're going to populate down here. So watch, I'm going to click on this one. It's down here. Say I accidentally choose something I don't want. I just go ahead and exit out. This one, these are so cute, is down here, and then this one is down here. Okay, so these are the 3 I want. I'm going to add them to the canvas. Add to canvas. Okay, they're going to come in huge. They come in huge, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, okay, before I mess with that, I'm going to go back and check the comments really quickly. And then we're going to keep this baby flowing. Comments, comments, comments. Oh, your 2023 goal is do me. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Let's go back up here. And I'm going to put you guys on the side over here so I can make sure I see comments as they come in. Okay, much better. So here's what we're working with. Show me what you're working with. Your designs are going to come in huge, and that's quite okay. All you're going to do, they come in grouped as well. If you put if you add more than one at a time to your canvas, they're going to come in grouped. That makes it easier to resize. All you're going to do is grab a corner like this square right here, click on it, make it smaller. Make it as small as you want to, okay? There we go. All right, look at that. Okay, so I have these 3. I would actually, and I don't want to take the time. I should have uploaded them ahead of time. I thought I did, but I didn't. Um, I would probably upload all of the cups. Okay, I would upload all cups, 8 or 10 that she has there in that set, and then I would work with them to make my stickers. This is how I make my stickers. Okay, so I'm gonna go here and we're gonna leave this one like this. Okay, you cannot resell these, guys. You can resell if you just make the stickers, but you cannot resell a digital set. Okay, so if you're making digital stickers, or you can't resell the set or anything that is not, that's digital here. Okay, but you can you can make and sell with the with the commercial license actual stickers, or if you don't put these on stickers, you put them on something else, you can do that. You can even make a planner cover if you wanted to. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm going to do. Let's keep in mind that maybe, you know what, these three would be great as divider covers on the cover of my dividers and my section dividers, okay? In my business planner. 3 sections, 3 main sections, okay? So what I'm going to do, first of all, remember that when you're using print and cut inside of Cricut Design Space, you do have limited space. Your limited space, if you're using regular letter size paper, 8.5 by 11, you can go 6.75 by 9.25. That's your limit for printing. But if you're using A4 paper, which is 8.25 by, no, 8.25 by 11.75, your print and cut surface area is 6.51 by 9.93. I do have a sheet, and I'm using from Hayes Paper Company. I love their paper, the printable glossy vinyl. That's what I'm using today. Can you guys see it? There we go. This is what I'm using. Okay, I'll show it to you big in a little bit. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to move these over. I'm going to put in a placeholder. Okay, I'm going to put in what's called a template or a place or a guide. So the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to go to shapes, and I'm going to select a square. I'm going to move this square over, and this square is going to be like my paper, my print area. So I know how much space I have to fill up. Again, I'm going to be using A4 paper. So right here at the sides, the top part of your toolbar, go ahead and unlock that because it's not going to be a square. It's a rectangle. I'm going to put 6.51 by 9.93. That's the area that I have to work with. Let me make this smaller so y'all can see the whole thing. This is the area I have to work with. Now, I don't want to cut this, so I'm going to go and change this rectangle with it selected. Make sure it's selected. From basic cut, I'm going to go ahead and change from basic cut right here to guide. Now it's a guide. It's a square. It's a guide. But it's going to help me know how much space I have, okay? So maybe I'm going to make a bunch of these. Okay, so and this is 2.25, okay, by 2 inches. That's a good size for a sticker, for a big sticker. This one is almost 3 inches big, tall. So if you wanted to keep them uniform, you just kind of mess with them here. I'm just going to click it, drag it, and pull it over. And okay, so remember I said maybe I can use them for my planner, my cover. So let me see. It's as big as I can go. If I flip these, so what I'm going to do here is turn them. And actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually rotate my guide. I'm going to work on my guide this way instead. Because this is going to, I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay, so what I need to do is click on my guide, arrange it, and send it to back. That way, whenever I click, there we go. I can grab these. So I'm going to make this one really big. Like right here. Maybe I want to make this one just as big. I think I want this one to be the big one because it's so cute. I'm going to make these smaller. So maybe I want one big sticker to use, and this will be about 5 inches high. No, 5 inches wide by 5.5. That's good for my planner. Okay. So I can actually, I'm going to use up all this space because it's like, man, you're giving me this space. I'm going to use this space. Okay, so that's good, and it fits within there. And then these, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make them smaller so that they fit into my planner squares. So maybe about 1.5 inches, maybe 2. Yeah, 1.75 wide. That's fine. What you would do is measure your planner spaces or whatever you're going to use so that way you know it's going to fit. These are kind of big, but they're cute. Okay, so you would measure your planner, the squares in your planner, so you know exactly how you want to how big you have to work with. This is going to be for one of my device or for my cover or for one of my dashboard sections, okay, as a sticker. I think that's cute. Okay, so then I'm going to put these up here. But I'm not going to waste all this paper down here. I'm going to go ahead and make a copy of this. You can make a copy by right here, these two squares on the side. That's a duplicate. But I don't want this one this big. I'm just going to make it smaller. And now, look at that. We have these. But you know what we forgot, guys? If we do it like this, it's going to cut around, but it's going to be like super close. This is what we're going to do. I should have done this first, and I forgot. Let me make this smaller. What we're going to do is select my, let me put it over here. We're going to select my hot chocolate, and we're going to go right here to offset. You see how it added this offset to the outside? I think that's a little bit wide. 0.25 is wide for me. I want like a closer cut because remember, it's for my planner. And let me see. That's pretty good for me. And then apply. You see how it added that black, but I don't want it to be black, but that's okay. I'm going to show you how to switch that up in just right now, actually. I'm going to go right here with it selected. I know my offset is selected. We have a couple of things to do to our offset. My offset is selected because it's great. It's green right here. I'm going to go right here where it says print and cut. I'm going to change that, the color to white. So now I'm going to have a white offset. Here's the thing. You can't see it, right? But that's okay. Right here on your right-hand side where it says blank canvas at the bottom of your layers panel, click on that. Once it's grayed out, right here, go to color at the top and just change that to any lighter color. Well, a little bit darker. There, now it's gray. It's not going to change anything except for now I can see what I'm working with since I'm working with a white offset. Isn't that cool? Before I do something with this though, it's up to you. If you want your, this is where it's going to cut around the white part. Okay. I think I want to get rid of these two little because especially since my stickers are going to be kind of small, I want to make sure that it doesn't like tear right here. So what you're going to do is click on that right here. Change this from print and cut up here. Change it to cut. Don't worry, we're going to fix it. Don't worry. Then you're going to go down here, the bottom right, to contour. This is a lot of steps, but that's okay. I'm saving this video. You can go back and pause it, rewind it, fast forward it, whatever you need. Right here, all we wanted to do is cut around the outside, right? So I'm going to put hide all contours. Everything else is taken out. So let me show you what you do next. You can exit out here. And now look at this. Now, all of this is outlined, okay? I want to change this back to white. And then I'm going to add this back on top of it. Make sure I get it how I need it. What you can do is select both of them. That looks fine to me. I can tell that it's not centered though. And then you're going to align it and align it to the center. Now it's perfectly aligned with both of them selected. Here's the favorite part, D, because D forgets this and then she gets mad because her stuff comes out jacked up. Flatten it. Now that it's flattened, this is how it's going to cut and around the outside white part. If you're using white sticker paper, cool. You know, you get that white part. You don't have to have your offset white. You can make your offset any color you want. I prefer white because then I don't waste any ink. White does not print. White is not an ink color. It just won't print, but it'll cut where the offset is. So now I can go ahead and make this one bigger. Okay. We need to do the same. I'm going to delete this one because I don't want to have to go through that. We're going to do the exact same for these. Okay. So I'm going to select these and I'm going to see if this works. It worked for me before. See how you can select both of them and do your offset at the same time. Again, 0.25 is a little bit much for me. I'm going to take it down and see how that looks. That's still kind of a lot. There we go. So 0.69 turned out pretty good. I'm going to apply that. The black looks good though, guys. I have to say, I do like that black offset. Let's go ahead and check behind the offset. See how it has, let me zoom in for you all. You see how it has this little hole right here? I'm not loving that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and again, change this. If you're in, this is a print and cut. You see that right there? If you're in print and cut mode, contour is not enabled. You cannot contour anything that's print and cut, but you can contour something that is a cut. So that's why we change it to a cut first, to basic cut. Then we go over here to contour. I'm going to, the other way, instead of hide all contour, say you wanted to leave some of them in there, you would just go and click on it individually. Click on the little pieces that you want contoured out or taken out individually, and then you're ready to go. Here's the thing though, these are connected right now because that, remember, that's how I what is it? I offset them together as a group. So all you have to do though is just slice them. I'm just gonna grab a shape, a quick shape right here. This square will work. Cover over one of them completely. Select both of them, and then I'm gonna slice it down the bottom, the left side of your layers panel. Go ahead and move that out of the way and delete it because we don't need it. And then move this over here. I'm gonna either use this trash can here or right click and delete. And now they're separate. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead. I did like that a lot. I like that black. So I'm gonna turn this one back black. And then I'm gonna put this back on. Whoopsie. Guess what happened? Because whatever action you did last, that one's gonna be on top. So I need to select these two, not that one. These two. And then I'm gonna arrange and send to back. There, much better. And so now I can put this on top. So if you ever have that trouble and something's disappearing behind something else, it's just the arrangement. All you have to do is click on whatever you want in the back and send it to back or send backward. Okay. Go ahead and select these two, and I'm gonna align them to the center. And now what do? We flatten. Go to your layers panel, go to the bottom and flatten. Okay, move that to the side. And now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with this one. This one, I'll turn it. Let's play with our colors a little bit. I don't want red. I don't like the way that looks. Let me see how this looks. I'm not loving that either. So we're going to have to go with either black or white, I think. You can pick up any of these colors you wanted to, but that doesn't look great. So let's go with white. Ooh, I like it. So I'm thinking, actually, okay, let's see something here. You guys, just bear with me. I'm going to turn this one, actually like the creamy, like a black. Well, I'm going to go to advanced. And then you see when you click on advanced in your color chart, you get these so you can play with the colors a little bit more. You just move this circle around till you get it to the color you want. I think that's cool. It's not the contrast I want. It kind of blends in right here, but it'll work for now. And then I'm going to align them, select both of them, and then align, center. And now, hey, I got that without even trying, and flatten. Isn't that cute? Okay. Let me lower this. Okay. So we're going to bring everything over. And now we're going to make we're going to finish making our stickers. Okay. Let me make sure I put my guide in the back again. Oh, it is in the back. Great. Okay, so we're going to have these here. It's not in the back, apparently. There it is. Let's make a copy of this one. Remember, we just go here to duplicate, or you could right-click on it and duplicate. There you go. Then make this small, like the other stickers. I'm going to make this fill the top to the bottom. That way I'm not wasting paper. Sticker paper is precious. Okay. So make sure it fits inside of my guide. There we go. These, let me see. So I'm up. Okay. These 1.69 by 1. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this. I'm going to get these as close. Okay. So we're going to put this one over at the other side of the guide. We're going to bring this one right here, almost next to it. Oopsie. But we got to make sure we have it down inside of the guide, because if it's not inside of the guide, we're going to be out. Okay. So now I'm going to select these three. You can do that a few different ways. What I like to do is click on the first one, and then I can hold down my shift key, click on the next one. And while I'm still holding my shift key, click on the very next one. What we're going to do is duplicate these. So I'm right here. I'm going to go to duplicate. Guess what? I have more. So I'm just going to turn these sideways. Bring these down a little bit. I'm going to duplicate again. And then I'm going to actually make these a little smaller so that they fit in here. The idea for me is to utilize as much of this, and actually I'm gonna make these bigger, as much space. I can make even smaller ones. Watch. I'm gonna take this one, right click, duplicate. This baby's going down here in this corner. We don't waste space, guys. We don't waste paper. We don't waste stuff. I can make it a little bigger as long as they're not touching. I'm good. There we go. And then we're gonna duplicate this one and make a tiny one. Duplicate. And then bring it over, and we're gonna make this one fit. This is how you get the most out of your sticker paper or whatever material you're using. You work with it and you make it like you want it to be, okay? How's that? Okay. I still have some spaces here that I'm like, we're not wasting this. You just duplicate and make them fit. It doesn't matter if they're sideways because they're going to get cut regardless. So we can put this one up in here. Up in here. If my kids were in here, they'd be laughing right now. They like that song. Like what y'all know about that. Okay. And I could add more, but I'm not going to stay here forever. Okay. If you wanted to add other stuff to this, you could. But see, this is my basic sticker. This is driving me nuts. You guys, if you've been with me any amount of time, you know that I'm like a little bit, I have issues with leaving stuff alone. Let's fix this. Let's turn it sideways and bring it here. See, I can get that to fit in there. Bring this up a little. As long as you're not touching, like I said, you're good. And then I can duplicate this one. Duplicate. And we're going to bring this one because look, it'll fit right here nice and snug. Just tuck it away for a rainy day. And then I think I can get something here. But we're going to leave it alone. Okay, so we're ready to go, right? Not yet. The very next thing you have to do is, and this is the last thing you have to do, you want to select everything, okay? So you're going to click over in the corner and drag your box over everything. Make sure everything is selected. You'll know what's selected because you'll have everything here in your layers panel. You see how it's all green? Don't worry about the square. Because that square is your guide, it's not going to come out in your print, okay? And what we want to do, everything is flattened already. We know it's flattened. We're just going to attach everything. That way it stays just like this when we go to print it, when we go for Cricut. Because if we let Cricut decide what to do, watch, I'm going to undo that. So now nothing is, to undo is Command Z or Control Z. Watch this. If I go to make it now, look, it moved all this stuff over. And I'm like, wait a minute. And then it has it on two separate papers. That's a waste of paper. So let's cancel that. We're going to come back over here and let me show you what happens when I go ahead and drag my my mouse over everything, select everything, and attach it. Attach, like it has it right here, your little paper clip, kind of like I said. It's going to keep everything where you put it, okay? So let's go to make it now. It's telling me that I can't, whoopsie, that it's not attached because I need to change my paper size. I'm going to change my paper size here to A4. Let me show you that again. So I'm at a letter size. That's my default, right? Right here, whenever you have like this exclamation mark next to your like a tag or whatever, that means that it's out of size, right? It's sized over. All I have to do here is go and change my paper size to to A4. Look, it's gone. I'm ready to go because I measured. Remember, I said, I knew that my guide had to be 9.93 by 6.51. Let's go ahead and make it now. Let me show you. Look at that. Only one sheet. That's all I need. Okay. I'm going to click on continue to just show you these next steps. I'm going to send it to the printer. Now, this is why I want to make sure that I am using my computer and not a mobile device. On my computer, I can actually use my system dialog and have control. Right here, I'm going to go add bleed. You know what? I don't really need to. I'm going to go ahead and use my system dialog. You want to do that. And then you select print. But before you print, it's going to give you the option to see, to make your selections. Okay, so let me go check my comments. Where are we at? Yes, I'm using all the space. We don't waste anything. I am using all my space. And I'm still like, man, I could have added like my name stickers right here. If I wanted to do days of the week or something, I could have put them in. But it's okay. I wouldn't put my name. That's okay. I'm going to stop sharing that screen with you guys just for just a second. It says preparing to print, but it's because I need to show you where it goes. If your print dialog box doesn't pop up, it's going to be behind that window. So if you have more than one application open with Cricut Design Space, what happens is that it ends up populating behind. So you're going to have to go behind there and in order to get your, I'm going to stop that share so that I can share, so that I can do that for you guys. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just select. I'm stuck over here. Does it? My window got stuck. Let me show you guys. My print dialog. I want you guys to see this. So this is my print dialog screen box that comes up. I get to select my printer. I am using my Canon. Let me make sure it's on. And then I make sure that I make the right selections here. Okay, so I'm going to go to media and quality. I want it to feed from my back. A lot of printers, you can't put your sticker paper or other kinds or your cardstock through the actual cassette tray. You're going to need to change it. So mine feeds from the back when it's anything other than plain paper. Okay, so I need to change it to the rear tray, which is something I can control when I'm using my print dialog box, not necessarily when I'm using my mobile device. Okay, and then media type, it doesn't matter, just let it auto select. I'm going to use a normal quality because if I can do best quality, right? But I'm going to use a lot more ink, and these are just for me, so I don't really need to worry about that. Okay, everything else should be okay. I'm going to go ahead and select print. Okay, you guys, and it is printing now. Let me switch you guys to the other camera real quick. Can you guys see it? Kind of, huh? It's getting ready to. There it is. So now it's printing. I got in your way. I sure did. I'm sorry. You'll see it come out. So I fed it from back here. I put my paper in through the feed back here, and it's printing out now. Okay. While that's printing, you can't really see the printer too well. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out. We'll use that first. I'm going to get my regular green mat out. Okay, we're going to use my standard grit mat with my Hayes Paper Company glossy paper. And let's get that set up. Because as soon, and this is the paper, now that we have this available. Say hi to me if you're here. I love to say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me if it's cold. This is what I'm using. The printable glossy vinyl paper from Hayes Paper Company. This stuff is good. I love it. So I use paper from all kinds of different, well, I have two main paper copies and say all kinds. But my sticker papers, I usually get them from either Hayes or from my other favorite one. But today we're using Hayes, so this is what I'm going to mention. In YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and fix the description when I'm finished. If it's not up tonight, I'll be back tomorrow morning. And in there, I'll put links to all my papers, okay? Or to things that I use. This is ready. Oh, my goodness. And this is just with regular quality, guys. This is not even best quality. So here's my regular quality. And I'm ready to actually put this on my mat so that we can get ready to print it, okay? I'm going to bring you all down just a little bit so you can see how we do this. Can we see this? Okay, so I'm going to make sure I go back to my Cricut Design Space. Let me just minimize my screen, because the last thing you want to do is put your paper upside down and then have it wrong. So you're going to reference your Cricut Design Space. This is how this one goes, okay? Let me turn the right side for you guys. This is how this needs to go. And believe me, I know from experience, you want to reference that because it's easy to put it the wrong way and put it this way, but this is how this goes, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and match this up in the upper, can you guys see? I don't want to throw my computer off of the upper left-hand corner over here. Upper left-hand corner. I'm going to line it up. And we're going to get ready to cut these babies. This was a long live, longer than usual, huh? I had a lot going on. Okay, so then smooth it out. The cool thing is about this is dry. I have no ink transferring to my hand at all. I'm going to go ahead and grab my brayer, only because I know it's dry. And I'm going to brayer this down. This is one of those tools I never thought I needed. But the Cricut brayer, I have a brayer that I use for card making, but that's for that. My Cricut brayer is for my Cricut. All right. Are you all ready? Are we ready? Okay. Okay. There we go. I just wanted to make sure everything was good. So here is my sticker, my paper on here, ready to go. What I'm going to do now is go back. I'm not going to switch you guys over again, but I am going to go back to create design space, and I am going to select, I should show you guys. I just got a comment that said, please show. They are pretty, right? I need some water. We're going to share my Cricut window again. So now that I'm ready to print, this is what after I print it, this is what comes up. I need to set my base material. I am using sticker paper. And so I know what works best for this sticker paper. In my experience of using mine is I'm going to go to browse all materials right here. I'm going to put in sticker paper, sticker at the top, and then enter. Printable sticker paper, they have clear and white and smart paper. I'm just going to choose the white. And then this is not the same. It's not the same one. I'm going to click done, but I'm going to change my default to more. Yeah, these are too small. Because although this is, it's not the Cricut white, this is actually a glossier paper and it's a little bit thicker, and I want to make sure it cuts through like I want it to. Okay. Now that we're ready, we're done using Cricut. I just needed to switch screens. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Now that we're ready with this, what I'm going to do is load it into my my Explorer 3. The green arrow is flashing to go ahead and load it. So I'm going to load this baby. It's with your Maker 3 and with your Explorer 3, it's going to take your mat all the way through first to make sure you have the right amount of material. If it even does it, I don't know. Oh man, you know what I did? I quit Cricut Design Space. I quit. So we have to go back and I have to open it again, guys. I quit. I turned it off. I don't know why I did that. I said we were done with it, and we really weren't. And guess what? I didn't save. Oh my goodness. I didn't save it. And so this is ridiculous. Okay. So what you would do, don't quit Cricut Design Space because then you're going to be messed up. Okay. So that was ridiculous, Naomi. I quit without, and I hadn't saved. Here's the lesson. Save while you're working. Save while you're working. I can't believe I just did that. Rookie mistake right there. You're always going to save. Even before I cut, I always save. I don't know why I did that. And then I accidentally turned it off. You're going to load this. It's going to print it. It's going to cut it for you. And hold on. And then once it cuts, it's going to cut around the outside. I'm not going to waste this, though. I'm going to end up fussy cutting this. What fussy cut is when you just go back with scissors. I have small snips that I can use for the small ones just to get around. I can do that for now. But it would have been better if my Cricut. That's why we did this whole hour live with no results. Oh, my goodness. It happens. It happens. So anyways, I'll go back and fix these, and then I'll post them. These will be posted when I'm completely finished. I can't believe I just did that. What are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and post these on all of my social media pages. We will post them on my Instagram, in my Facebook group, and everywhere else. And even here on YouTube, I have in my YouTube community, I'll have some pictures of these. Okay. I want to thank Mujka again for letting us, let me remove this comment. I wanted to thank Mujka for providing these awesome graphics. I do get a discount, and you can get a discount. The sets that I use actually here, they do provide them to me. I have to tell you that, but I choose what I want. I can't find my banners, and but I pay for most of my things that I get. So let me go ahead and hide this comment. Okay, if you are looking for this set, you're going to go to mujka.com. So let me show you that. And it's Mujka-clip art. It should be on the screen now. -cliparts.com. and you're going to search hot chocolate and the discount code to get 50% off. This is only $1.99 for the set, and there's a lot more than this in the set. But to get the whole set, it's $1.99, but you use my code, which is EJS Fun Crafting Com. There's no dot. EJS Fun Crafting Com. 50% discount. You end up paying 99 cents for this. This Friday, I'm going to be using this set as well, but I'm going to show you how you can use these in a digital, how you can make these work for you in a digital planner. So if you're using GoodNotes, that's what I'll be using. Okay, if you're using GoodNotes, I'll show you how to get these in there. Okay, you guys, thank you for joining me. I'm sorry that you guys couldn't see my finished stickers because I just lost my mind. I can't believe I turned off my Cricut Design Space, but it happens. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you would like to see in the new year. I have lots of things coming. Our next Mujka Monday, we're going to be personalizing a stuffed animal at the end of January. So that'll be fun. I already have those graphics picked out and ready to go. What else we have? We have several things going on. I have launched my new website. Well, no, not my website. I've launched my, oh, no. I can't tell you guys that yet. But I'll tell you what I am launching. Friday, I will be announcing another launch. It does have to do with digital planning. So if that's something that piques your interest, come join me on Friday. That way, that's when I'm going to release it. Thanks again for joining me. Everybody have a wonderful, terrific week. And if there's ever anything I can do with this to help you out, especially when it comes to Cricut crafting, sublimation, or even glass etching, that's what I'm here for. You guys take care, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.